Speech off.
Hello guys, I'm trying to finish this video before things get out of hand. So, what I was basically talking about is the Orbit Reader 20, which is a note taker, an editor. Uh, I mean, it's a, it, I mean, it has note taker capabilities. It has a file manager. It's got a book reader that you can read books. It functions as that. And then there's like uh, okay, what did I say in the first video? It functions as an editor as well. And another thing is that it can be put in two different modes. One is standalone mode, where it would just be just a standalone device. You can use it like a note taker, sort of. Read books, manage files, I guess, because it's a file manager. And then there's the thing you can edit, you can open, you can look at files. It's like a very basic note taker. In fact, I think that's what it actually is. Compared to other note takers, like, oh boy, the Braille note, the hymns, Braille sense, and other note takers like the Braille Note Touch, which actually has apps, and the Ultra Braille, the Vario Ultra Braille. Those are some of the note takers, but you know, the Orbit Reader 20 is literally what it is. It's a Braille book reader that functions as a note taker, and it has a file manager, and it's really cool. There's like a few different things. There's a recessed area where there's a few different things. One is a square power button, and two is an SD card slot, because that's what it takes. And if you know the old computers back in the day, I never actually used, computer because I wasn't really around in those days. But like, the computers that look like they were boxes, they they didn't really have any, RAM or anything. They just ran off of a floppy disk. And that's kind of the same concept with the Orbit Reader 20. Except this time it's not a floppy disk, it's an SD card. Secure digital is what that means. It only can support up to 32 gigs. Yikes. I mean, if you think about it, the files on a 32, like that would be produced using the Orbit Reader 20, they don't take a lot of space. Most probably like maybe they probably don't even take a gigabyte of storage. Now, if you have like the Bible, or like maybe 3 or 4 of the Bibles, that would probably take up a lot of space. Like if you read the Bible on an SD card. So, anyways, so basically, what I'm trying to talk about is that, a basic note taker like that it literally is a note taker, if you think about it. It may not have all the functionality of it. It may not be as useful as a Braille note, but it is a great device if you have a low budget and you don't want to spend over $500,000, over $500,000 on a note taker, then that's the best option. The Ultra Braille is similar, but you don't use different keystrokes to switch between the different modes. On the Ultra Braille, it's like, it's called Vario Ultra Braille, but it's a note taker that can also be a Braille display. But here's something cool. On the Orbit Reader 20, the predecessor to it was the Refresher Braille 18. And if you emulate it, if you emulate the Orbit Reader 20 to connect to an older iOS device, such as maybe an iPod Touch 4th generation, maybe, then yeah, only the first 18 cells are used though. Like, it would, like, imagine all the cells turned off, but only 2 of them are turned off. That's how it's going to be. It'll emulate a Refresher Braille 18, which pretty much does the same thing. Although it would probably be a little bit less expensive, probably. Back then it would have been. The Orbit Reader 20 is the new thing now in smart Braille displays. Like, it has a few different functions while still being a note taker / Braille display hybrid. It's literally, if you want to make it that way, if you want to call it a note taker, I would, because that's what it comes as when you turn it on. It should have an SD card already installed when you get it, because it would come with an AC adapter, which is what I thought would be an actual plug that can plug into the wall. But no, it's a wall adapter. Just the thing that plugs into the wall, that's all it is. But then the rest of it, if you want to plug it into the wall, it comes with a USB-A to B micro USB connector. You can either plug that cord into a computer or plug it into the wall adapter provided. There's also I don't think so. There's a Braille quick start guide and a print quick start guide. Excuse me. Surprisingly, it doesn't come with a case. And it should, because most Braille displays do come with a case. Like the Braille Note comes with a case. Heck, even the Focus 40 Blue. I got this. Focus 40 Blue. Compared to this, just look at it. I got the Fox 40 Blue right here, I think. I think I do, but no, I didn't. Just forget that. I got a Braille display here that I am using in comparison. When, actually, you can press the menu button and that'll turn on the time, and it will show 3 different things there, like lower G's and stuff. Like this when I'm saying the time, you can set the time. Let's see. Let's see. It's probably 2. Okay. And then let's go. Press menu. You can see focus 40. Repeat. I don't know what that is. Rest. Clock. Calendar. Firmness. Connections. Language. And there's the name. Well, actually, there's the serial numbers on the back. And I'm not going to read that. Because if I did, that would be bad. Now, on all Braille displays, the menu options are grade 1 Braille. Let's go to clock. And turn on that. Okay. Set the time. You press dots 3, 4 and space to go to certain times, like okay, let's go to about, let's see. Let's go to the hour, and then let's see, probably about 3 maybe, and then we'll go. There's calendar. And that is where you can 1/27/2012. Wait, what? This doesn't sound right. May 27th of 2012. That doesn't sound right. So again, you do this. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19. There we go. Let's see, March. Let's go back. March. Oh wait, it was January. Never mind. January 27th. March. April. May. So it didn't say April or anything. We're gonna do it on March the 26th, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's 26th. Oh wait, it was March 7th, January. March 26th, 2019. Gotcha. Firmness. Number 100, 75, 50, 25, 0. So let's go to 0. So firmness would be like, on a Braille display, it would be like how firm the Braille is. That would be 100%. And 100% is like how far the pins go out. Language is English. You don't want to go to there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 9, so we're gonna set it back on English. So, I mean, we could see what happens when we go to Spanish, but I'm not gonna do that. No. The model number, the actual, like, so we're going to repeat. That would be like 100, 75, 50. So by default it's F50. Rest would be 30, 15, 5, 45, 30. So this is not really a so just to exit out, we exit, so we see the time here. Press power button on the left. It's under the USB. It also connects via. Okay, there's the button. You can choose. You can control your phone with a Braille display. That's one cool thing about a Braille display. You can check your phone using the device. How cool is that? I don't have that specific device that I'm talking about. The Orbit. The Orbit Reader, I don't have that device. But just telling you that there's a bunch of like Braille displays that pretty much do the same thing. So later.